Have you ever wondered why so many business leaders struggle with their sleep? Do you, like many other lady business leaders, get up every morning and so tired and you struggle to get the energy? You have been awake half the night and you've been grumbling around about what's going on at work, and you have all those deadlines that you don't know how to get to, and you have your employees that they don't do their work, and sometimes you even do their work too, even though you had delegated it. And it's also the family. You know, you love your family, but why doesn't my spouse do more, you think? You don't know how to survive from one day to the other, and it's just a big mess, and you want to pull the sheet over your head and just stay in bed. I know, I've been there until I figured out how to do it, and let me tell you so you can do that too. I'm Dr. Annika, and I help lady business leaders just like you to find their best stress-free life. And you can get my free report if you click the link in the video or below the video, or it might be in the comment comment field below too. And there you find the free stuff, and it's even more advanced than the one that we're talking about here. But now we're talking about sleep. A few years ago, I was working in the health clinic, and my work was I was so overloaded. The calendar was run by someone else. You know, the nurse has the control of that. I had no control of how much I was going to do, just overloaded. And then I had 3 kids at home, and I loved them, but they did need my help, and of course I wanted to help them. But every single morning I was sitting in my bed, on the side of my bed, and I was thinking, how am I going to survive this day? It was a disaster. I was so tired, and I was slowly drifting towards depression. Life, people, job, family, nothing was fun anymore. So I realized I did have to get the change in my life. So I started to read magazines and articles and stuff to figure out extra things that I would know that would help me with my sleep. And most of them were talking about stuff, machines, things that were supposed to help you with your sleep. And of course there was a lot about sleeping pills. And as a doctor, I know a lot about sleeping pills, and I know that they are not the solution for long-term good sleep. They are just for the moment, and that's not what I wanted. So I had to figure out something else. And have you also experienced that when you have solutions that you know they're going to work for a while, but that's not really going to change your life, and you want to change your life. You want to have a much better situation. And I was getting scared. Was this the way it was going to be for me for the rest of my life? And then I realized, no, it's not. And it's not even hard when you really know what to do. Can you imagine how it is to wake up energized, full of life, and have a nice, cool day in front of you? So what I found out was that I wasn't supposed to focus on not sleeping. I was supposed to focus on the good stuff in my life. And, you know, it was all about mindset. I figured out that I was going to make a gratitude ritual. Does that sound hard? Well, it isn't. It's very easy. I did like this. When I was going to bed, I took the blanket, I pulled it up to my shoulders, I found myself a good sleeping position, and then I closed my eyes and I started to talk to myself in my head, not aloud, but in my head, and I said, thank you for this very comfortable bed. Thank you for this soft pillow. Thank you for these sheets that I have. Thank you for a warm room. Thank you for having a place to stay in. And then I started to say thank you for things that didn't have to do with the bed in itself or the sleep in itself. So I said thank you for my family. Thank you for having a job. Thank you for my friends. And thank you for all the good stuff that I'm grateful for in life. And of course, the bad things, the things that are bugging you and really, so to speak, keeping you up at night, they keep popping up all the time. And you have to kindly push them away and say, no, 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 you're not going to be here. Now I'm going to focus on having my gratitude for the good stuff. So then also, if you wake up in the middle of the night when you did go to sleep, you do the same thing again, and you keep doing it every time the bad thoughts are coming. And it works, I promise you. So this was my number one thing to do to get my sleep in order. Of course, that's not the only thing you can do, or you have to do. You kind of have to do more stuff to get it more permanent. So the next thing that I did was to clear my room from all the stuff that I had. You know, the sleeping room is supposed to be for sleeping, and your brain needs to have a clear space, so to speak. And so I cleared out all the stuff that had not to do with my sleep. So of course I kept my, you have to have your the alarm clock and a lamp and maybe a book and so, but no computer, no cell phones, nothing of that kind, because that belongs to work and that does not belong to your sleeping room. So get it out. So that's the second thing I did, and doing that I realized that it all connects. So you have to look at the big picture in your life. So I started to do a lot of other stuff in my life too. You're looking at the big picture of what I wanted to make my life, so that those thoughts that I was thinking before was not going to pop up all the time. So I cleared my life, so to speak. And I'll talk about that in another video. And finding this so very powerful to get my sleep right, to start with, I have helped many of my clients to do the same thing. So what I found is that you can do wonders with just this little trick that I just told you about. But most people, they keep struggling because they don't really do it, and they don't seek professional help when they need, so that they can do all three steps. You have to do all three steps: the mantra, the clearing of your bedroom, and the clearing of your life, so to speak, to make it a lasting solution. That's what you need. You need a lasting solution. If this video helped you, then you're gonna love my stuff, my free de-stress sheet that I have, and you can get it by clicking the link below, or the link in the video, or in the comment field below. It's all free. And you may also send this video to as many friends as you want, or friends or colleagues or anyone else that you feel that need information or methods for how to sleep, to improve their sleep, so that they too can live a very stress-free and relaxed and fun life, and they will get the tools listening to this video. To your success, thank you from Dr. Annika.